Hey guys, it's Plum. Welcome back to the channel. This is a CAS video, which is something that I haven't done in a while, and I had a lot of fun, but I also encountered a couple of challenges. But first, before discussing the challenges that I faced, this is Luna Blake. She is a photographer slash content creator. Her aspiration is to become a painter extraordinaire. That's simply because there's really no photographer aspiration that's like the closest one. But this aspiration focuses on developing creativity and mastering the art of painting, which kind of aligns well with her role as a photographer and content creator. So it's just kind of just made sense. And it provides goals such as reaching high painting skill levels, completing numerous paintings, and achieving recognition as a master artist. I don't really plan on playing with the aspiration for this, so I just thought it would be cute if we just chose this aspiration because it doesn't really matter anyway at the end of the day. But I think what matters most are her traits. So she is creative, so I think it makes sense because creative sims tend to be inspired more often and can produce higher quality artistic work. I don't know if that applies to photography as well, but whatever. And then she is also a perfectionist, so she always strives for flawlessness in all of her pursuits, whether it be art, photography, or content creation. It just ensures that she dedicates herself to producing top quality work. And then she's also outgoing, and I think that would help her a lot with networking with others, gaining followers for her content creation, and establishing connections in the creative community. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing these TikToks of photographers dealing with models and stuff, and maybe potential clients, and they're always super outgoing. They're always, most of the time, extroverts, and sometimes these photographers get booked for events and stuff like that, and I think it would just really help if they're outgoing. So I just chose this trait for her too. Now, I don't really plan on creating a let's play for this sim for Luna. I think what I'm going to be starting is maybe a vlog series for her, kind of mini vlogs, maybe on YouTube Shorts or on IG Reels. That's kind of my plan for this sim. I'm not going to really play with her or whatever, but I still wanted to build up her traits and kind of give you guys a background of her personality, because I think one of these days you're going to see her in one of my mini vlogs for her. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've always wanted to do Sims 4 vlogs, but I guess it's kind of limiting when I only do it with my sim self, because there's only so much you could do with one sim. So maybe Luna is just the second sim that you'll be seeing more vlogs of, but maybe potentially others too, or maybe a collaboration between Plum the sim and Luna, and other potential future sims that we'll be making together. So pretty excited about that. Now onto the challenges I faced, which I talked about briefly in the beginning of this video. As you can see, I don't normally play with the normal background of CAS like this, and I didn't really notice it until I noticed some of my CC was broken. I just realized that all of my CAS mods were gone out of the game because I took them out after one update or something. I just haven't touched CAS in a while that I forgot how it was supposed to look like in my game. So this is kind of the default CAS look, and I encountered problems when I was trying to adjust her eyes or whatever, because I also didn't have the 5 columns mod, which is super important to me, because at one point, if you see, I don't really remember where that was in this video, but when I tried adjusting her eyes, I couldn't even see some of the presets from the game itself because all of the swatches of eyes were covering them up, and it just wasn't a pretty sight. So I had to adjust her eyes manually instead of going out of game and reloading back in with all my mods, which is something that I probably should have done, but I didn't, because I just wanted to get this over with, and I just was excited to create her. So that's what I did. But anyway, in terms of her style, this is not really my style. I wouldn't personally go for this style in real life, or even in Sims. Actually, I don't normally go for this style, but since this was a different person, I wasn't really styling myself or anything. This sim has a lot of colorful pieces, even with makeup. She experiments with a lot of colorful makeup and colorful eyewear, not eyewear, but eye makeup. And that's something that's really fun for me, because I never get to experience that in real life or in The Sims, because I'm usually doing neutral looks, both clothing and makeup wise. So this was a fun experience and challenge for me. I'm also thinking maybe I should do a build of her apartment. I could just see her living living in the most gorgeous apartment and having like eccentric pieces and maybe like a colorful apartment, or kind of like, you know, those apartments that are like minimalist at heart but also have a couple of knickknacks here and there which just have like a lot of color and just have like a lot of personality in them. My room in real life looks nothing like that. I consider myself to be a pretty creative person, but I can never have like a maximalist room, so I just have like a ton of white stuff everywhere. So I don't know, that could never be me, but I definitely appreciate it when other people do it in their homes, and maybe one day I will decorate my own room like that. But for now, I'm just going to live my dreams through my Sims, you know? So that's what I'm going to do. But that speed build, I'm still contemplating whether or not I'm going to do it, because I kind of want her to like experience life outside and kind of show vlogs of her on the go. I mean, the reason why I went through like the explanation of her job and stuff like that is so that you kind of get to know her as a person and what she does. So I kind of feel like you should be able to see her as she's doing things that she's passionate about, and not really like day in the life stuff or like morning routine stuff that you see with Plum the Sim. So yeah, I was thinking that, but also I feel like it would be fun to kind of see her in her own environment, like her own house. So I don't know about that. I'm just gonna think it through and take things one at a time. I don't know. Even the vlogs, actually, like I know that I want to do them, but they take so long to film. And you know, something that takes me like 2 hours to film and just comes out as like 2 minutes of footage is, I don't know if that's worth it to me, you know, but that's what happened when I posted my last vlog, and it was just frustrating how long things take. And maybe I'm just not that good at it yet, and maybe I should keep doing it more so that I can make some of these more, because I enjoy watching them. It's just a lot of work to film. That's why I said like maybe these vlogs will be on YouTube Shorts, because that might be a lot more manageable. But I guess what I'm saying is there's no promises on the vlogs coming soon. I mean, the mini vlogs themselves are a promise, but I just don't know when at this point, because as I said, they take too long to film, but they're kind of relaxing to do, honestly, because I don't really need to talk while doing them. I just kind of play with a sim essentially. So I don't know, let's see. Also, let me know in the comments what type of Sims content you'd like to see. I've also been dabbling with other games recently, but I don't know, I've just taken myself out of a build binge. If you've seen my past videos, there's been a lot of building, but I've been trying to explore more like in The Sims and outside The Sims. But I'd love to know your preference in terms of content in this channel. But yeah, anyway, if you want to download this sim and play with her yourself, she's going to be up on the gallery, but do note that she has some CC, so make sure you check include custom content if you want to download her on the gallery. The CC list will be down below, so if you want to play with her and use the same like outfits and stuff, and maybe use the same skin details that I used, then you better download the stuff down below. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.